Beautiful. Yeah. Okay.
It's getting really dark where he's at right now.
Oh, it's gonna feel so much better. Oh. After I worked on you last time, tell me, how did you feel after that? How did that? Were you a little sore?
Really nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I felt awesome.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Tell me, were you sore? Was it just? Had you had care like that before? Had anybody worked on your back deeply before like that?
I had a lot of work on my back, but I don't think as deeply.
Okay.
But I wasn't too sore or anything.
Did we try any stretching when we got home? Did we try any arching back stretches?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what you've been doing at home since I see you.
I used I'm not sure the proper term for it, but the block where you
Mhm.
lay on it.
Yes.
That's the new thing I've kind of incorporated.
How much
since
time
then.
can you do on that?
I would say 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's sort of the limiting factor? What happens when you go for a longer period of time? I'm curious just to know, is just pain locally? Do you have any pain down your legs? Is there any numbness? Do you feel, is it just local pain that keeps you from going to 20 minutes, or what,
I
what
would
keeps you from
say
going longer?
local pain, but it's more discomfort.
Right over that area?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, just to refresh everybody at home, we had that L1 vertebrae that had an injury, compression fracture. Take a deep breath in. We'll sit up. Head back for me. Here we go. Very good. Exhale. I got your chest. Relax. Exhale. Good. Deep breath in. I got you. Head back. Let it all go. Exhale. Beautiful. One more. Deep breath. Let it all go. Exhale. Good. Very good. All right. Let's have you go on your side. There we go. Ankle back. Take a deep breath in. You put your hands around your belly. Breathe in. Exhale and twist. You're not going to fall, I promise. Exhale. Beautiful. Other side for me. All right. Deep breath in. Twist. Exhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Let's go on your back. Wow, man, just that long drive. I'd be looking forward to getting work on after that much time in a car. Give you as much time as I can give you. Right side, we got a little knot here on the right. C2 on the right is, so it's rotated over to the, you like to tilt your head left. When you tilt your head left, the bones shift over to the right, so we want to work on this right side. Well, let's just adjust this upper neck a little bit. Okay, there we go. A lot of stiffness up there. Yeah. Okay. Did anybody ever find this knot up here on the right side? Did they ever, not so much? No?
Not so much.
Okay. Check it out, everybody. This knot right here it'll eventually will wear out the left side of your neck. So because you're avoiding the right side, the left side is gonna, especially the left lower neck, C6, C7, the vertebrae in the lower neck on the left tend to age faster if our head's not on straight. I know, metaphorically and actually physically. My head's not on straight. So we gotta get this head over to the right. Just feel the difference is all smooth over here.
Interesting.
Really smooth. This would be the side to me that is more supple, more loose, and actually starts to age faster. But you're so young that nobody really, really worries about it until it happens, until 40. You understand? But this would be the alignment that you're in, like an orthodontist. You're chewing more on one side, but it takes 20-something years of chewing on that side for the evidence to occur. So we want to be proactive in being aware that, hey, we're spending more time on the left side. Let's try to get the right side working better here. Otherwise, your neck feels wonderful. Just this knot right here on the side. That's where that mark comes out right there. I mean, real gentle, right? Very gentle. There's not much pressure. Just the mark is the evidence of the constriction and the tightness, blockage, inflammation gets trapped in here. And that's what I can feel by the bone being out of position, that things are going to be blocked up, not flowing properly. Yeah, right there. this left side here. Relax here. There, that's good. Did we talk about a neck dead roll? Remind me, did I put you on one of those a little bit?
I think so. I think we talked about it.
But you don't have one for home
No.
yet? Okay. And how often are you getting your neck adjusted?
I'd say maybe once a month.
Okay. I think, by the end of the visit, we're going to talk about taking one of those home. We need some pressure.
Okay.
So the way you use it is you'd use it kind of middle upper neck like this, and you'd have your head just a little bit turned to the right. Or if in doubt, you can keep the head straight, but we want to, end of the day, kind of like a retainer, hold this neck in this curved position, the opposite of what life and school and work and everything and tucking the chin down does. When we have our head back, we're taking the weight off the discs, and those discs, like with your lower back, we need to keep them healthy. Even though they don't have any feeling, it's hard to be aware that there might be a disc problem until it happens, right? So that proactive healthcare is let's aim your spine back to that curve and spend time there to counter all the life of, does that make sense, looking down and bend forward. Yeah, I was just telling her that, the area that was injured and the surrounding areas, it's vital that we try to work as much as possible to keep them as limber as possible, as they're going to want to have a drift to stiffen. So there's evidence I can feel in here of the body trying to protect. It expects that injury to happen again, so it tightens things down, and this is, our cross to bear kind of idea of keeping these areas loose to keep this from stiffening up. The cards you're dealt is that this wants to tighten up, and we gotta be proactive in here. That's what I mean by daily, every day, end of the day, 20 minutes right in here trying to get, that's our goal. The care is used to help facilitate that and to get to a place where it's not so difficult and you can do it every day and it's routine. What position, what's your life usually look like? What position are you spending most of your day? Are you driving or sitting at a desk or up on your feet?
I would say sitting.
Uh-huh. What, 8, 10 hours, or how many hours would you say would you sit?
8 hours.
So while we're sitting, one of the things we can do is you can even put something behind your back. Even more crucial than most people is that you're gonna have a tendency to want to round forward while you're sitting, more than you really have to. And so sometimes a little, rolled up towel or even a roller or a dental roll, just something right here to use as a reminder to keep your body upright. Just stuff to think about in the future. I would be wanting to hold pressure right in here. The mobility of the vertebrae is what keeps the tissue clean. Because of the injury, this is why level of care is required, because that self-cleaning, like a Rumba vacuum, is not going to run anymore. So you just got to have like manual operation instead of the automatic cleaning happening, which is, again, it's not a big deal. Just you have to have somebody go in here every once in a while and clean this out. You know, many of the areas that are moving properly I'm not really getting much of a mark out of, which is, again, further exemplifying what I'm trying to say. Little bits, but not that dark. Put it between the shoulder blades here.
It's getting really dark where he's at right now.
Oh, it's gonna feel so much better. Oh, get all that out of there. It's like getting your teeth cleaned. It's like, yes, they're so clean. Just want to get close. There you go. There you go. Good. There you go. There it is. Yeah. Good. Good. Okay. SI joints feel good or not? Yeah, the joints here haven't jammed up. You know, sometimes these joints below, when we sit too much, the SI joint will jam. I don't feel too much stiffness down here. You still got
That's good.
mobility of the hips here, so it's really just keeping this in the game. And I would do that with, start with a roller. You can start up here, you work your way down, but we have to every day try to get to 20 minutes.
Okay.
Any pain in your hands or anything? Anything else going on? Put your hand right on your hip for me. Back with your elbow into mine a little bit. It's okay, yep, we got it. Okay. Do you have a date yet for any dates yet for your fiance and you?
Oh no.
Not yet, still?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Put your hand on your hip for me. And press back with your elbow. You already moved. It moves so easy. Five for five. Good, okay. 10 for 10. The care should help make getting to 20 minutes doable, right? If you
Yeah.
haven't been worked on or all that inflammation is built up along the spine, you're gonna have trouble getting to 20 minutes. But one thing to try also is bend the knees a little bit more and then rotate your knees to the side. There you go. And try to eventually get those knees to the ground. There you go. And let's go to the side. Stretch. To me, this is the rest of your life. This is every day.
Okay.
It's got to be, yes, if you only can do 2 minutes or 5 minutes is better than nothing, but the goal is you lay on the floor, TV, kind of perpendicular. You lay down and you're manually going in there and cleaning around that break. And then you're gonna be fine. You're gonna live a long, happy life. It's just it's mandatory now. You know,
Okay.
I wish I could say that it will, to some degree, some level of automatic cleaning will resume, but full automatic resume cleaning, I don't think is possible. But we can maybe we can get a lot of it. I don't know. What'll happen is, if the test would be for me to see you again next year or so, and then if you're doing this and you're doing the cupping, how marked it gets. And if it doesn't get very
Okay.
marked up, then you're doing the
Okay, I
job.
see.
There
Yeah.
shouldn't be that big buildup of a mark in there if you're able to take care of it yourself, and then you've made it. This is an emulation of my elbow. It's an emulation of
Okay.
the adjustment. It's a retainer for the adjustment. It helps to hold you where you belong. That lumbar curve where you have beautiful curve below, but then right where it's broken, it's bending forward, right? So that's
Okay.
why it's going to be difficult, because you have too much kyphosis or rounding forward in that spot where it's not supposed to be that kyphotic. It's supposed to be more kind of straight in there. Now again, it is more tools to mess with. This is for that. Again, this is preventative, but it's kind of middle upper neck, right on that knot. Very good. Here, you got it.
It feels good.
Yeah. And then you have, if in doubt, keep the head straight, but you could do a little bit of right rotation to get some more pressure on that knot. This one, the knees, legs are straight. You're fine. And that's where you'd lock in, just like that.
It feels really comfortable. Yeah.
I love it. It's where your neck belongs, and it's where your neck will, last as long as it's going to last. It helps to retain the curve that your neck needs to have in order for it to age evenly. When we don't have the curve in our spine, the lower neck, specifically cervical 5, 6, and 7, the lower vertebrae age too quickly. So this is why the cervical curve is so necessary for long, spinal health. And it's a counter stretch to all the time of our phones and rounding forward and
Yeah.
hours bent forward. Just gently tilt your head to the right for me, tilt right. Very nice. And just gently tilt your head right for me, tilt right. Good. Go ahead and tilt your head left for me, tilt left. Yeah. And go ahead and tilt your head to the left for me, tilt left. There we go, good. She did good. The goal is to emulate the dental roll that you have. You'd put this right in that spot.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
And you'd, not the entire time you're sitting, but you need to start, I would incorporate, especially if you're in a position for a long period of time, intermittently you grab that, put it behind your back, lean back, and then take it out.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be all day, but just a reminder for that area to be moving. Yes, if you had the ability to lay down for 5 minutes, that'd be great too, or 2 minutes.
Okay.
We don't have to be doing 20-minute stretches every time you get on it, but if you have like a midday, think of like your stomach. You don't go the whole day and not feed yourself. You might feed yourself little snacks. So your spine, we can feed it little 2-minute, 5-minute, little vignettes kind of idea.
That's a good analogy.
Right.
Yeah.
Otherwise, by the end of the day, we're starving. If you don't feed your spine, and then you're like yearning to get on that lumbar dental roll and go, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Right. So you want to, throughout your day, be aware of your spine. It's just so easy to get occupied with what we're doing that we forget about our back until it starts to hurt.